Welcome to the channel. In this video, we are going to do a review of the WoodRiver Premium Honing Guide. Stick with me. This is just going to be a quick video because honing guides are simple and I don't feel that they need like a 15-minute video about them. I only ran into 3 issues with this one and they were all related to the roller. So the very first thing is the roller was not flat. I tried to catch it in camera, but you could see how it kind of like got a lip on the one side, which was causing it to push the iron down, which would eventually make it out of square, but it did correct itself, and now the roller is flat. The other thing is that it just needed oiled, which isn't a big deal to me because you have to oil these anyway, so whatever. The only other issue I found is probably going to be a preference thing. I don't like how narrow this roller is. I prefer wider rollers. Some people say, you know, the narrow rollers can help you get the chamfer, but if you think about it, with how narrow that is, if you push to one side, you're just bottoming out the jig. It's not like you're giving yourself that camber. I mean, you can, but you're going to be scrubbing the bottom of the jig or the honing guide against your stone. So, this one took a little bit of practice to get balanced, again, because I'm used to the wider rollers. Other than that, I really did like this honing guide. I like that you get a reference plate with it. I like that the top of the honing guide and the reference plate are lined up. So all you have to do is slide your iron in there, tighten it down, you're good to go. I wish that there was a way to change it to a micro bevel while it was still locked in the honing guide, but most of the honing guides like this don't even have that. So we're not going to get into that topic, but you can put a micro bevel on this by just using the other side of the honing plate. I like that the jig can be stored on top of the honing plate as well. I like that they put screws in it so you can lock it down to your bench. Overall, I am very surprised at how much I like this honing guide. The only other thing that is, I guess for me, kind of a preference thing that I didn't like as much is the price. Price is a factor for me. For some people, it's not a factor. If it's not a factor, I highly recommend this. If it is a factor, it's $75. I got this for a good deal from a buddy of mine. It was new when I bought it, but I got it for a good deal, so I was happy with it. I don't know that I would pay $75 for it because you can get honing guides just like this pretty much anywhere. I know this one has the bars on top that help keep it in place, but I think a lot of that price is going to the fact that it's giving you a reference plate with it. That is solid metal too. It's not like this thing is plastic. So they did put a lot of money and machining into this piece. So the biggest iron that it can handle is 2 3/4, and the smallest I would say is 1/4 inch. Depending on the 1/8 inch chisel that you have, my 1/8 inch chisel is flat on the sides and it did not hold it well, which is pretty common across all of the honing jigs you're going to see. None of them truly hold the 1/8 inch chisel as good as I guess they could, maybe. But because it's only an 1/8, hit it on the grinder and just freehand that because it's an 1/8 inch. I mean, anyways. It held chisels just fine. I didn't have any issues with that. When it came to mortise chisels, the PMV11 Veritas mortise chisel that I have is too thick to go into this honing jig. The max that this honing jig can handle is about 7/16, so I would say about 3/8. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, any comments, if you have this jig, love it or hate it, let us know down below. If you have this and you had issues with the roller, also let us know because we might need to keep an eye out for quality control when it comes to it. But again, overall, I liked it. Try to buy it on sale. Hope you guys enjoyed and have a good day.